Oh my gosh, guys. You totally caught me off guard. I am here jamming to some sweet soca music and some sweet cast music, getting ready for this video, guys, because in today's video, we are going to be talking about the most awaited topic, guys. We are going to be talking about how to apply eyelashes. Yes, guys, I know some of you have requested this video from me for a while now, but I really and truly wanted to take you guys through the lash education part of it before we get into the practical part of this series, guys. So if you have a weak spot and you know you have some trouble applying eyelashes, sit back, relax, and look at my few techniques. It's a simple technique that I am going to show you, and at the end of this video and with some practice, I promise you that you too will be a pro at putting on your own mink lashes. All right, guys, so stay tuned.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for joining me back for this episode, and I hope you subscribed. Alright, if you didn't, please hit the button below. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my technique in terms of applying eyelashes. And I can tell you that I have tried this technique not only on myself, but with other people, persons who don't know about lashes or who always had trouble putting on lashes, and they would try this technique and 9 out of 10 times they get it. It may not be in a one, because with lashes it does take a bit of practice, and sometimes there are days when I'm rushing and I too may not get them flush or as you know, as smooth as I want them. So they do take a bit of practice, and I always tell people, please don't rush when you have to put on eyelashes. You have to take your time when putting them on. All right, so you're going to be needing a few simple tools to put on lashes. First, of course, you're going to be needing your Bougie Glam lashes, okay? Your Bougie Glam lash glue, a mirror, and a lash holder. So you're probably asking yourself, why a lash holder? Why can't I just use a simple tweezer? Now, with a lash holder, as you can see, the edges are rounded, okay? So with the rounded edges, it's actually safer to put this by your eyes than a tweezer, because with a tweezer, what you would use to pluck your eyebrows, etc., those have sharp corners. So I tend to recommend, especially for newbies, especially for persons that are not accustomed putting on lashes, to invest in a lash holder. It's safer to use by those pretty eyes, okay? So the other tip I would like to share when applying eyelashes is in terms of eyeliner and mascara. So in terms of the do's when you're putting on lashes, you definitely want to line the base of your lash line with eyeliner. This will help for 2 reasons. One of the reasons is that it will actually help to give you a guide as to where to place the lashes. Yes, guys, you would see it for yourself. When you practice, you would see how much easier it is when it is you put some liner over your on your lash line. You would actually see how much easier it is to place the lash. The other reason persons tend to line their eyes is because it will help to cover up any sort of blemishes when you apply the lash. So let's just say you don't get it in a one, or you put too much lash glue and it's a little bit clumpy or so. With that eyeliner, it will actually help to conceal those blemishes, okay? The other do when it comes to lashes and putting them on is with mascara. Do put on your your mascara before you put on your eyelashes. Why before? Why? Is there a specific reason? Yes. In my trial and errors that I have told you I have done quite a bit over the last couple years wearing lashes, is that when I apply mascara before, it actually helps to take away all the sort of fallen powders, etc., that may have landed on my lashes in the makeup application process. So you definitely want to black out your own lashes so that they would mesh better with the falsies. Because with the false lashes, the mink lashes, whichever lashes you're putting on, they are black. It's black, jet black hairs. So you definitely don't want to put a jet black lash hair over your dusty eyelashes, because then persons will see it. They would see sort of like a separation. They would see these dusty looking brownish lashes, and then they would see this jet black lashes. And you don't want people to see that separation. It ain't cute, sis. It ain't cute. Okay? So you definitely want to apply your mascara before you put on your eyelashes. The other reason you want to apply your mascara before is because if you do it after, it tends to clump up the lash of itself, whether the lash is synthetic, whether it's mink lashes, faux mink. I do not recommend you put on your mascara after you put on your lashes. If you do, it must be very minimal, because as I mentioned in prior videos, you do not want to get the lash hairs wet. So when you take off your lashes and you want to clean them, it's very, very hard to get mascara off of a lash. So if you don't want to reuse the lash, for sure, please feel free to put on lots of mascara after you put on your eyelash. But you definitely, if you want to be able to see the longevity in your mink lashes, put on your mascara before you apply your eyelashes. All right? So those are just my tips when it comes to applying eyelashes. Okay? So let's jump right in terms of application. Okay guys, so for the purpose of this video, I am going to be using the Be Confident Lash Style. Okay? I always tell persons when taking off the lash from the packaging, you always want to concentrate on the outer corner and never the inner corner, because the inner corner of the lash is very delicate. So you definitely don't want to be pulling and tugging there, because the lash hairs can come on very easily from the inner corner. So you want to go in from the outer corner and then just gently pull the lash off of the packaging. Okay? Now these lashes, I have already cut them, so they are already suited for the length of my eye. But I always tell persons to measure the lash first against their own lash line by just placing it there before they put on any sort of lash glue. So you just place it by your eyes just to make sure it looks like the same length. And then once it does, all right, you want to then put your lash glue. But you would know if it's a little bit longer and if you would need to snip a little bit from the lashes. So just as I mentioned before, where the lash hairs are a little bit delicate in the inner corner, you only want to snip the lashes from the outer corner, never really from the inner corner. The only time you're snipping a lash from the inner corner is if the lash band extends a little bit longer than usual. That's the only time I would recommend you snip the inner corner of the lash. Okay? As well, with lashes, with the cat eye lash that has this kick towards the end, there is going to be a right eye and a left eye, as compared to the princess cut lash or the doll shaped lash that I would have covered in prior videos. I'm going to link that right here. So in those videos, I would have mentioned to you the different cuts of eyelashes, and with those lashes, the eyes could be interchangeable. It can either work for left eye or the right eye. However, with the cat eye lash, like what I'm about to apply, it definitely has a right eye and a left eye, simply because of the shape of the lash. Okay? So you have to be very careful in terms of what type of eyelash cut it is, and know which one is for left and which one is for right. That is how you can use it as a guide. Okay? So first and foremost, we are going to be applying some lash glue, and people tend to ask, hey Carice, you know, how much lash glue do I need to apply? I always tell persons to concentrate on two things with a lash: the inner corner and then the outer corner. That's what you need to concentrate on when applying lash glue to your lash band. Okay? So with this lash glue in our collection, it is fast drying. So it usually takes about a minute from application, from applying it It takes about a minute to dry, and then it's ready for application. So you want to concentrate on the inner corner and the outer corner when you're applying your lash glue. And I always tell people, don't be afraid to just base the band of the lash. Okay, guys? Base the band of the lash. And, you know, try to only concentrate on putting lash glue on the band of the lash. Never too much on the hairs of the lash, because that's when the hairs will start to look clumpy, and then when you put it on, it just doesn't look fresh. Okay? So just concentrate on putting glue on the lash band. Okay? So that is drying. It takes about a minute. Now you're probably asking yourself, why do we need a mirror, Carice? Why do we need a mirror? The mirror is actually very key in terms of the application process. Because with the mirror, you're actually going to be looking down into the mirror, and this will actually help you see the base of your lashes, okay? And exactly where you put your eyeliner is actually going to be your guide when time to apply the lashes, okay? So let me put down my lash glue so my hands are free, because as I mentioned to you guys before, you need not to rush when putting on eyelashes, guys. It never works, okay? So looking down into your mirror, okay, you want to first put the lash to the middle of your lash line. Okay, sometimes it's so sticky, and it actually has glue now on my lash holder. So I need to give this a quick wipe. And we're going again. So looking down over our eyelashes in the middle, tucking in the outer corner, and then tucking in the inner corner of the lash. Now guys, don't be afraid to play around with the lash when it is you're tucking it in. You know, feel free to lift it up accordingly and adjust it. Now, after looking down and you feel like if the lash is applied, you want to look forward. Guys, just forgive my mirror. Right? We were doing makeup. All right, you want to look ahead, and using the same lash holder, you want to squeeze them in to your lashes. Squeeze them in. Okay. And this is why you see these lash holders come in handy and not a tweezer, because I could never imagine myself with a tweezer squeezing my lashes with the mink lashes. Like, that is so scary, guys. All right. And then I like to do the look forward, look down, make sure it's secure. Yeah? What y'all thinking? And then you could go in with your fingers. I always tell people, use your fingers as last resort in terms of squeezing them in. Okay? All right, so this side is on. Okay? Now we're going to prepare the other side. These bad boys are on. Okay, what we thinking, guys? You see the difference the lashes make from when I first started the video to now. They do make a difference. They give me sort of a sultry look. These are our cat eye lashes. So it really helps to accentuate the outer corner of the lashes of your eyes. So it gives you that sort of cat eye effect. Hence the name of the lash. Okay? So that's it. Lashes are on. So guys, what do you think? What do you think? I promise you guys, this technique works for a lot of people. It sure does. So guys, we have on our eyelashes and we're looking bougie. Okay. It's a whole mood, you know. And one of my last tips I wanted to share with you guys is that confidence is key, guys. It's everything. And it's so ironic that the lashes that we put on, the lash style that we put on today is actually be confident. All right, so guys, in everything in life, be confident. And practice makes perfect, guys. Practice. Take this time. You know, we have a lot of time right now when we're indoors waiting for this COVID to pass us. And we're hoping that it passes us really, really soon for our sanity. Yeah? We want to use this time to practice. Practice putting on lashes. So the next time that we can go out and we go to a little event or so and you're ready to wear your eyelashes, you will know how to put it on. So feel free to come back to this video. Look at me put on my eyelashes and feel free to share this video. I'm sure you have friends and family who also struggle with putting on eyelashes. All right. So guys, as I always like to end off, if you haven't already, please tell a friend, tell a girlfriend, tell someone you love about bougie glam beauty. All right, guys. So until next time, bye.